Hey, it's me, bud. You ready for the stream? Hey, yeah, me too. I don't know why these things take so long to start. Well, I guess we listen to another tune then.
How are you, mate? Okay. Wish this thing would start already. I'm quite certain the delay is Bubba's fault. Another tune. Sure thing.
It is not my fault, Avery. Bello's the one taking his sweet time. What? Oh crap. I gotta get back there.
All right, here we go. What's up, friends? Who is all in the house? I can't talk today. Good gravy. And why is my I don't know why TT's always the one that's a pain in the butt with text to speech. It looks like it's working, but it's not. For some reason I'm getting there we go. Looks like maybe I just had to do a reload. All right.
Bello Bear says, testing.
All right. Looks like it's working now. Looks like I just reload that one for some reason. I don't know why, but it's looks like it's working now. Let me jump on here. And I'm gonna put this on here so I can see who all we got hanging out. Woo! All right, we're up and running. Yay! Hopefully TT is working. Oh no, I forgot to do that. Where did I put those? I got too many things going on at once, I tell you. Oh, there they are. That's why I didn't see them. I gotta remember to update those. Okay. I don't know what the heck I'm working on today, but we're gonna work on something, Bello. All right, microphone is going. You can see my face. That's a good start. All right, looks like it's me and me so far, which is fine. I'm happy to talk to myself. All right, what are we going to work on today? I kind of wanted to make some music, man, but I don't know. Not sure anybody gives a poop about that. You know, let me go grab. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, you still hear me because I got the microphone on me, so as long as it doesn't cut out. Oh, okay, that's better. All right, let's do it. All right. We got music. I could work on the next episode. I'm kind of leaning on just doing that tomorrow. On top of that, I don't want to show you guys the episode that I'm going to put out tomorrow because you'll see it and then you'll be like, I don't need to go look at it. I already saw it. So, what are we going to do? Well, for starters, I think we can just turn on some music, man. Oh, you know what? I could work on that. All right, let's do that. So I am working on. No, that's not the one. All right, let's close. Let me go ahead and save. Hide that. Where did the visualizer go? Lights down. No. Why did it disappear? Okay, get rid of that. Huh. Well, that's annoying. Oh, yeah, I was playing with this, so let's see. Try to blast you guys out of the sky.
Lights down low. Can you feel it? Can you feel it with
Alright, that's cool. Let's go ahead and pause that and do export. Start encoding. I think that's why I got rid of the old one, because I made new settings. So let's see. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna move this over here just so I have it. Okay, that's doing its thing. I can't really do much there, so yeah, let's just make a new song. Let's just see about making a new song. Writing codecs, creating EDM. Here we go. Oh, there it goes. Hey, bud. Want to make a new song today, following the fret again. Template style. Not sure of the topic for lyrics, but emotional life thing. All right, let's work with our buddy here to see what we can come up with. Okay, let me keep that. This is almost done. I know visually this isn't very exciting, but let's see what we can come up with. I wish I had some friends here we could get, so I get some input. I would love some input, friends. I would love some input as far as what we write about today. Hey, yeah, let's do it. Love the fret again, emotional life approach. Those present moment intimate feelings hit hard. Let me throw out some emotional life concepts we could explore. That moment when you realize someone really sees you. Okay, that's not bad. The vulnerability, that's always a weird word to say. Of letting someone in after being closed off. All right, I do like that. That's I can relate to that. What's up, B. Dawson? How are you, bud? I was gonna work on some comics, but I'm in the mood to make a song, man. So I'm gonna work on some song lyrics. Trying to kind of figure out an angle we're gonna go with right now. So the plan is we're gonna do. Let me rotate this a little bit. The plan is we're gonna do some.
B. Dawson says, "How's it going, bro?"
It's going pretty good, man. I'm glad it's almost Friday. I mean, hell, I work 6 days a week, but still, Friday's still a nice milestone. How are you doing? What's going on? What are you up to? Oh, let me see. All right. Why did I call this?
B. Dawson says, trying to figure out what to draw today, lol art block.
God, I know that feeling. It's the worst. It's the worst. It really is. Let me turn on a little bit more light. We're a little dark in here. Yeah, bro. It's writer's block. Like there's no tomorrow. I'm with you there. That's why I'm kind of going in a different direction. I'm going to work on, working on making a song today. It's a little side project. So it's just, I don't know what kind of music you're into. But I started making some EDM tracks under the guise of, Bello and Bubba getting together. And when they're not working at the deli, this is like their side gig. I'm going to show you one. I just did a visualizer for it too, which looks pretty cool. So, Bello and Bubba are doing EDM music, and basically it's me, but, it's my another creative side project for me to do. So it's this kind of stuff, touchy-feely EDM, little drum and bass. So, I'll leave that playing in the background anyway, just to give us some atmosphere. But so I don't feel like working on comics today. I already posted it.
Nice sound smooth.
Sweet. I'm glad you like it. So I've done a few of these, and so basically, my I'm not a musician, not even remotely close. I don't profess to be by any means. But I am a pretty good writer. I love writing lyrics and stuff. I've done it for years. And with AI, it's a great way for me to be able to write my lyrics, turn them into songs. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm trying to figure out a new song to write, and then we'll use AI to kind of help me, make that into a song, and we'll play with it and tweak it a little bit to kind of get it to where we want. So, but I'm starting out with the lyrics. So we're gonna do another one. These are all. I start out with the EDM version. I'm a big EDM fan. Pretty much anything EDM almost. So I kind of start there, and then I tweak it too. So let me show you this too. If you're getting annoyed and want me to shut up and work on other stuff, let me know. But I'm also a big fan of just music in general. So the other thing I did, so that's Lights Down is the song. And I also did, through the magic of AI, I did other variations thereof. So let me play this one for you. This one is which one is this? This is same song, same lyrics, but it's going in more of like a country direction. Pop country kind of stuff. Let me pop it up in here. It's like, totally different, but you can hear the same melody in there.
Lights down low now.
So you can kind of get the idea. So I've got different variations, bluesy version, and I kind of play with it. So I think it's, the key is the lyrics, really. Any song that's always really good generally starts with the lyrics, in my opinion, anyway. I mean, there's good instrumental songs, of course, but the stuff that kind of sticks with you and gets you going usually has some good lyrics that you can relate to. So I'm trying to write some more. Oh, and then the side note to all of this. So, this is under the guise of Bello and Bubba writing these songs, allegedly, and producing them. And so I'm going to post these, I'll post these on all the socials and stuff. And we'll do a little intro to say, hey, it's Bello and Bubba, and we're moonlighting as, music producers and our little side project, whatever. It's a good excuse for me to be creative in another direction. So anyway, that was a lot of explaining to basically tell you that I'm working on a new song today. and I tend to go with like touchy feely, emotional stuffs. And I use my other AI buddy here, Claude, for to help me kind of narrow it down for writing and tighten, get the lyrics down and figure it out, and then kind of revise. And of course, I make sure it's got my 2 cents to it, so it's not just me going, "Hey, write this song for me," and then I stick it to music, which I don't know. There's just it's missing something if you do that. You gotta give it a little bit of oomph. Even though the tools are amazing, you still got to put that human touch to it. So, um,
Lemon says, hello.
hi Lemon, how are you? I'm I'm working on some music today. I was gonna work on a comic strip today, but I already posted, and I'm like, I kind of feel like doing something different. Um, so I was just explaining to Dawson too that I kind of start with like I love writing lyrics. I'm not a musician. Let's get that out of the way right away. But I love writing.
B. Dawson says, how would you feel about animation collab?
I'm always up for a collab,
Lemon
then.
says, I'm doing good.
Yay! Good to hear it. Yeah, man, I'm always up for doing a collab on stuff. You know, us artists got to stick together, and working together is you usually end up kind of pushing yourself to do even better stuff. Um, so yeah, shoot me a message. Let me kind of know what you're thinking, and we can dive in. I'm more than happy to. So yeah, so Lemon, I'm working on a new song. Just to give you the really quick background, I just rambled the whole thing off to be awesome, but the idea is that Bello and Bubba are kind of moonlighting as music producers. This is like their fun side project, and so I write the lyrics to the songs, which I feel like I'm pretty good at. I love doing. I'm not a musician, so through the magic of AI, I can actually get my lyrics into a song now. I'll play this one for you quickly. So this is one of the very first ones I did, called "Lights Down," and this is EDM, drum and bassy kind of thing.
Lights down low. Can you feel it? Can you
Lemon says, is this the one that's on YouTube?
Did I put it on YouTube? Oh yeah, you know what? It is. Good point. Yeah, the song is up there. I already published this one. So anyway, then you're kind of caught up. So basically, I'm trying to do a new song today. So I'm looking for kind of a touchy-feely starting point. To me, those songs are always the best. The ones that kind of connect with your soul, if you will. Kind of get you caught up on an emotional level, one way or another. So I'm using my buddy Claude, my AI writing buddy, to kind of get started on some concepts. Then we'll refine the story. Then we'll get the lyrics going. We'll refine the lyrics some more. Then refine till we kind of get it really dialed down, and it's got a nice artistic feel and really whittled down to get to the point. So anyway, I asked him, hey, I want to do another song, emotional life approach. Throw me some ideas of something to get us started. So basically, I take these, and then if it's, I either put myself in the shoes of, writing this from a personal perspective, or I think of somebody else that may have gone through it, or it could even just be fictional, but it's something that I find interesting. Like almost like I'm almost watching a movie in my head, if you will. Whether I'm in it or somebody else is. So if you guys don't mind, let me read these out to you guys. Tell me which one you like, and we'll just get started and see where we go. Sometimes it works great. Sometimes you got to keep playing with it. So anyway, let's go. The first section is relationship/connection. The first one is that moment when you realize someone really sees you, which that's pretty cool. And could go a lot of ways with that, from a painting a picture, visual perspective in my head. I'm almost like I'm writing a movie when I write these kind of things. That's almost like a story. The second one is the vulnerability of letting someone in after being closed off. That's pretty good. It's I don't know. There's a lot of darkness to bring up the light at the end, which is not bad for writing a song. But I'm not quite sure I want to go dive down that dark side. I mean, these are all going to have some dark side to them because they're emotional. But the third one is missing someone who's still physically there. Ooh, that's kind of harsh. That sounds like it should be like a police song, if you guys know who the police are. The fourth one in that section is the relief of finally being honest with somebody. Okay, that's pretty cool. I want to keep it a little bit more positive than that, though. There's a lot of dark baggage to that. Out of the bunch, the first one kind of hits me. That moment when you realize someone really sees you. Like, I feel like there's, the visual could be like a candle being, lighting the way or something. There's lots of good angles for there. So that's kind of my feeling on that one. You guys can, let me know. Let's look at the second section. Maybe we just pick the best. You know what? Let me do that. Let's start there. I'm going to go ahead and grab, and I know I'm going 6,000 miles an hour. I'm fired up. I love being creative. So, feel free to tell me to shut up or chime in anytime and go, wait a minute, what about that? And we'll kind of see what we get. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick, and like I said, definitely give me your feedback, but I think I'm going to pick the one out of each section that I kind of like the best, and then we can explore and see if we can paint a good picture with that concept. Let me grab a cough drop too here. My nose is kind of going today. I don't know if I'm getting cold or our weather is changing. It was super cold this morning. It still is pretty chilly today. All right, so next is internal and personal. First one, fighting through a dark period.
Lemon says,
Yes?
I'll be right back. Someone sent me a message.
Okay, no worries. I will be here. Let's see. Second one, internal or personal. First one is fighting through a dark period and seeing the light. Yeah, okay. It's a little too straightforward. Like, we need a little bit more something to it. Number two, that feeling when you finally let go of something heavy. Yeah, that's kind of generic, I guess I want something a little bit more specific. Let's keep reading on. I might ask Claude to revise some of these options. Number three, being stuck when you were being stuck when who you were and who between. I missed the word between. Between who you were and who you're becoming. Almost like a butterfly kind of thing, coming out of the cocoon, or there's potential. Finding yourself again after losing your way. That's a very, very common. Let me grab that one because I'm going to add an addendum to that. I don't know if I'm trying to think. Like, I want to add a secondary person to this that kind of help us tell the story. Finding yourself again after losing your way through someone else's eyes. Let's try that. Like, you're telling your story of how you got lost, and then you found yourself again, but it's through the eyes of somebody else. So the totally different perspective. There's something interesting there. Number three, present moment. Those 4 a.m. conversations that feel like the only real thing. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I want to do that because the one I just played in Lights Down, we were talking about dancing in the kitchen at 3 a.m. So I don't know if I really want to do another like time kind of sensitive one. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean these are going to like play back to back and feel the same, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know, not my first choice. Dancing in your room and feeling alive. That's really fun, but that's another one. I just did dancing. So let me go ahead and I'm going to save that one. You know what? That might be extra credit. We might go figure out something else with that. Extra idea. Oops, extra idea. That one could be fun. Um, the idea of dancing just for you. You're not dancing with anybody else. Very empowering. Like, I don't give a crap if I can't dance and I'm floundering around. Um, I don't give a crap what other people think. It's just self-empowerment. I like that. That's not bad. So we could actually do something with that. Next option is the last night of something before everything changes. That's interesting. Question is what? And then driving at night with no destination, just a feeling. That's pretty good too. I don't know. I like both of these, 3 and 4 in this section. Actually, I like 2, 3, and 4. Darn it. Too many options. What can we do? Oh, dancing. Yeah.
Kate says, hi.
Is that Kate?
Kate says, from Carly.
How's it going? You guys made it safe to Cali. Right on, right on. Oh yeah, did I ask you where you guys are in Cali? If I'm asking, if you don't want to share over the internet, obviously don't. But I was just wondering. Hey, thank you so much for the heart me. So I'm doing something a little different today, by the way. I am working on a song. One of the things I'm doing with, me, I love being creative. Obviously the comics, doing the graphic arts for a living. But the other thing I do, I like making music, or more specifically, writing lyrics.
Kate says, going good. I was just telling my streaming partner about consulting with you about a logo.
Sweet. Yeah, let me know. I'm more than happy to help. Like I said, even if you guys just want some free advice, let me know. Oh, this stupid pillow is all over the place. Okay, there we go. That's better. Oh yeah, so I decided I'm gonna work on some music today.
Kate says, send me pricing and see if we can swing it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. It just kind of depends on the logo. Like, I charge an hourly rate, and then based on the project, I can tell you usually it costs about this much. So that way you got an upfront cost. But let's chat some more, because it depends on the logo too. Like, if you're just doing text, text based, that usually goes a lot quicker than if we're coming up with an icon, or if you're doing a combination of both. There's lots of options in there. And depending on what you're doing, you may not even need me to do anything for you. I can kind of steer you the right way, and you can use a little bit of AI, and we can do that, and that'll save you some time and money, and then we can refine it after we get the base part of it down. So
Kate says, combo of both lols.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's definitely chat a little bit more. I don't know, for both. It depends on what we're doing, like how intricate it is, where we're going to use it. Is it going to be like just for your streaming channel? Are you using for making T-shirts and merch and stuff? Because then that kind of differentiates how we're going to create the thing. Different formats. Like for if you're going to do merchandising and stuff, you tend to want to lean more towards vector art, if you know what vector art is, which is based on like lines and points.
Kate says,
Merch
and stream and brand mark essentially.
Okay. Yeah, then we definitely want to go with vector art, which basically means it's made out of lines and points. And without making it too complicated, it basically means you can scale the thing up to a billboard if you want, or you can have it the size of a little pin. And it's always going to look perfect. Unlike pictures, where, if you scale it up, it's going to get all pixelated and stuff. Plus, it's easier to print on merchandise. So I would lean towards like a vector logo, which is more line based and that kind of stuff. And we can, definitely go over concepts too. But for something like that, for me to do it, I'd probably charge you a couple $100, $200 to $300.
K8 says, okay, we will touch base.
Sounds good. Yeah, so a rough ballpark is about $200 to $300 for me doing it. Basically, we'll take the whole concept. We come up with, usually like two to four ideas, depending on kind of where we're going, what's involved in it. We take a look at it. We'll see if anything sticks to the wall, and then we'll revise if needed, and figure out all the different formats and stuff you need for wherever you're going to put it. I can help you guys too if where you want to do merch. There's lots of different options there. So if you want to do like I'm doing for my stuff, I'm for these hats even, I'm doing print on demand. Which is great if you're just starting out. You don't have a warehouse, any place to keep stuff. You don't want to have 6,000 sizes of T-shirts and stuff like that. That's a really good way to go. And I've got a few different ones that you can check out and use. So, but yeah. Anyway, so gives you a rough idea for the logo, and then anything else you want to do, just let me know, and we'll chat more about it. But yeah, well, that's cool. I'm glad we got to chat about it for a minute.
K8 says, I appreciate you got a run, though I'll reach out when I get back to town.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Have a kick-ass time in Cali, all right? I'll see you when you get back. All right. I'm going to get back to making songs, which is weird for me because, I do graphic arts and marketing and comics, but I like writing music too.
K8 says, have a good day.
Thank you. I'll see you later. All right, where were we at? Oh yeah, song concepts. All right, we were gonna do that moment when you realize someone really sees you. It's a candle in the wind kind of moment. I don't really want to do a candle in the wind knockoff, if you will. The candle is a great image, it's a powerful visual. So, I don't know. It seems like it's been done to death, though. Finding yourself again after losing your way through someone else's eyes. You know what? That's a good setup for good storytelling. Let's see what Claude thinks of that. Hey, bud, how about... All right. Well, we got a starting point. Let's see where we get. Oh, my stupid nose. Sorry if I'm going to be sniffing, but my nose is not a happy camper. I don't think I'm getting sick, but it's like really bad allergies, plus the weather's changing. Like today was kind of our first like really chilly day. So, all right. Claude says, oh, that's beautiful. Of course, you're always kissing my butt, Claude, but I appreciate you. Combination of those two is perfect. Finding yourself through someone else. That's deeply Freudian territory. I agree. Concept and emotion. The journey, beginning, lost, disconnected from yourself, going through motions. Middle, someone sees something in you that you forgot was there. This perspective becomes a mirror. And drop, recognition, reclaiming yourself through their eyes, becoming whole again. The core feeling, it's not that they gave you your identity, it's that their way of seeing you helps you remember who you actually are. They reflect back the parts of you that got buried. I like it. Emotional tone at the drop. Is it a grateful relief, powerful realization, gentle awakening? That moment of, oh, there I am. All right, let's see. Arc feels good. Feels good. Let's go with Powerful drop to keep it positive. All right. Well, we got a good start to our structure here. Let's see what he comes up with next. So now we'll start building the story. So you kind of have to do in multiple stages. At least the way I write lyrics, and I like building songs, is building a story first, then turning it into lyrical, I don't know, rhymey, just kind of poetic prose is, I guess, the best way. Even though I'm not really a great poet, but it's poetic prose, and then from there you refine it. So it'll just even be in individual words. And um, one thing I do like doing a lot with, as far as a technique for writing lyrics, is the build or the deconstruction of. So you might have a sentence that's 4 words. Well, and you might start with the 4 words, and you take one away, take one away, take one away, and go in that way. And it's a great way to almost like think out loud in a way. So we'll definitely do a little bit of that. That's kind of one of my little signatures. Perfect, powerful, and positive. The triumph. I'm back. Energy at the drop. Let's move to step 2. Full thoughts first. Yep. See. So this is what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna think out the full thoughts and build the story, and then we're gonna kind of keep whittling away. And it's almost like carving something out of wood, I guess, is another good example, where you got this big block and you're building a statue. Or you're carving a statue, I guess, if you will. And it just kind of takes refinement and refinement and refinement. And hopefully, you don't go too far and then have to glue something back on and, and start again. But let's see what we've got. Step 2, full thoughts first. Intro. I've been walking through my life like a stranger, everything familiar, but nothing feels like mine. Lost the thread of who I was supposed to be. All right. The verse. Then you looked at me and saw something I couldn't. You talked about me like you knew someone I used to know. Started wondering if that person was still in here somewhere. Maybe I'm not as gone as I thought. Okay, the one thing I'm not liking, it's I don't want to go with like super dark and negative. Let's see if we can tone it down just a bit. I'm liking it. Let's stay a little more positive. All right, let's see what he thinks about that. I want to stay a little more positive, All right, anybody diving in new? I'm working on some song lyrics. We're switching it up a little bit. We're still being creative. I already made the comic for today and posted it. So one other thing I love to do is write lyrics and do music. So that's what we're playing with right now. All right, good call. Let's and I'm working with my buddy Claude here to kind of refine my ideas and get things dialed in. Lighten the load, still lost, but not quite as heavy. How about been drifting through the days on autopilot? Everything's familiar, but feels distant. Somewhere along the way, I stopped recognizing myself. Or moving through my life, but not quite present. Can't remember when I started feeling this far away. Just going through the motions, waiting for something. Or lost the plot somewhere between then and now. Still here, not quite feeling it. Disconnected from the, you know what? 2 or 3 is feeling pretty good. Maybe 3 question mark? All right. Let's get this a little revised. I wanted to put on some music, but I don't want to like influence myself, you know? This is supposed to be a brand new song. If I listen to something else I did, I'm going to kind of emotionally tie it to that. So, all right, here we go. Intro. Lost the plot somewhere between then and now. Still here, but not quite feeling it. Disconnected from the person I used to be. The verse. Then you looked at me and saw something I couldn't. You talked about me like you knew someone I used to know. Like you knew someone I used to know. That sounds weird. Started wondering if that person was still in here somewhere. Maybe I'm not as gone as I thought. Your eyes keep finding things I thought I'd lost. Every conversation pulls another piece back on the pull it back to the surface. You're showing me a map of myself I forgot existed. Starting to recognize my own reflection again. There I am. You see me. I see me. Okay, that could be fun. The pre-drop. Gonna have to figure out some good details for that to kind of pull that through. They're like really good lyrics there. That's gonna be the key. I'm finding myself in a way you see me coming back to life through your eyes. Parts of bird again. Okay, it's kind of a repeat of the build. Clearly now, seeing clearly, I'm here. Final build. Every word you say brings me closer. Not creating me, remembering me. Remembering me. Okay. Finally found myself again. All right, let's go with it. I think our emphasis. I'm such a terrible typist. That's really one of the worst things when you're trying to write lyrics and stuff, but you can't type for crap. Don't tell anybody I told you. I can type okay, but not great. I definitely, I need to practice my touch typing like there's no tomorrow. And I found a good site to do it and everything, and I keep meaning to do it, but yeah, there's not enough hours in the day. I got too much other stuff going on. I think our emphasis should be remembering me. As the core, comma, maybe title. Let's refine. All right, we got a good start. Well, let's keep going. We're coming up. We're gonna write a new song today, friends. All right, let's see what he's got for us next. This is where it starts getting more fun. We kind of got the concept down. We got our story down. Now we're going to get into actually writing the prose and playing with the words. Like this, to me, this is where the creative part. Obviously writing a story is fun too, but really playing with every little word and revising and refining and getting some timing too. The way you just say lyrics out loud, has an impact too. One singer might sing a song one way and sounds a certain way, and then somebody else will pick it up and do something else, and it's a whole different experience. So that's also really fun. All right, Love Remembering Me as the core title. Perfect encapsulation. I agree. Not finding, not creating, but remembering. Beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty good right there. Anchor. Lost the thread between then and now. Still moving, but the feeling's distant somehow. Disconnected from the face I used to know. I guess I should. I always do this. I jump ahead. I'm like, oh, let's start with that part, and then I forget to read the rest of it. Hang on a sec. Let me go. I'm gonna go get some more soda water. I'll be right back. You're coming with me. I got the microphone on still, so bear with me. Let's see. Poop. Gotta refill the water. Oh, stupid cold, man. Or allergies. It's allergies. It's not a cold. I swear to God, it's not a cold. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. So I lost the thread between then and now, still moving, but the feelings distant somehow, disconnected from the face I used to know. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like, you know what? Go ahead and just copy and paste these. Intro. Let me go break these down to lines, and it starts kind of making a little more sense once you see it like this. You can kind of see the process too of how things just start breaking down. You know, like I said, it's a lot like carving something out of a piece of wood, or you know, making a statue, and you start with a big chunk of marble, or you know, you kind of get the idea of where I'm going with that. And that's a lot like that. And you just kind of keep refining. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you got to go get a new block of whatever material you're working from, and, and start again, because it never quite got there. The very parts are breathing, remembering me, I'm here. All right, that one's a little funky on the drop. That one's probably that most likely would become very short and very repetitive. All right, that looks pretty good. Finally found, remembering me again. All right. Doesn't flow very well, but it gets the idea. And so, you know, we might have to find some other words to replace current words so they sound a little better. Oh, soda water feels good on my throat. And I'm going to chop in a couple crackers. Hope you guys don't mind. Comic Society. How are you, bud? Sorry for chomping on the crackers. I'm starving. Doing something a little different. Still being creative, but working on some songs. I'm working on lyrics right now, and then we'll get to the fun part where it actually starts sounding like something. Let's do it. All right, Claude, let's refine our song and get some nice rhymey words in here. So now we got to go into each line and refine, and this is really where the creative part for me, like, you know, getting my 2 cents in there. A lot of this other stuff is kind of a balance between Claude and I, 50-50. But this is really where I kind of take the reins, and it's like, no, I want these words, and putting my touch on it so it really feels like me and my lyrics. Lost the plot between then and now. Yeah, very generic. Something. All right, what if we go? Like, this is where I'll go completely off the rails from what he gives me, but it gives me, it gives me fuel for letting me think and be creative. Something, somewhere. Something, somewhere, somehow. Between then and now. All right, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each line and we're actually going to split that into 3 or 4 lines. Let me tell him that's what we're doing. Let's take each line and split into 3 to 4. 4 lines. For example, here's the first one. Dot, dot, dot. Let's see what he thinks. All right, next one is lost the thread between then and now. Line 1 broken down. Line 2 options. Still here, still moving, not feeling. It's not bad. What else did he go? Going through the motions, can't feel it, gone somehow. Present, but not really. Feeling's distant now. Disconnected from myself, the person I used to know. Or can't recognize this face now. Stranger to. Yeah, it just feels weird. Oh, crap. I'll be back in 1 second again. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to take my medicine. We shall do that now. Okay. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's better. All right, let's see. Still here, still moving, not feeling. Well, we got something here. It's just not quite there. So let's see what we can do with this. Still here. Not feeling. Not feeling. I like the word. I like not feeling, but it doesn't quite work with what we're doing. What else can we do? Lemon, welcome back. All right, we're getting our song lyrics going here. Still here, still moving. Still here, not moving makes more sense. Still here, still moving, or still here, not moving. Still feeling. distance somehow. All right, I like that. Let's see what he thinks. We might tweak these, of course. Line 2 broken up. All right, lines. Let's go line 3. What do we have? He's trying to get in there with breaking up the lines himself. Disconnected from myself, the person I used to know. Can't recognize this face. No, I hate the word recognize for rhyming or song. Anything song is terrible. It just sounds terrible. Stranger to myself. Who I used to be. Lost the touch. What if we bring in the main theme / title? I forgot what the heck it was. I should probably write that down. Where did I put it? He'll bring it back here. Let's see. Come on, Claude, move your butt. It's going way too slow. AP, what's going on? Oh, come on, brother. Let's go. Forgot to remember me. Okay, what was the original line? It wasn't like perfect, but I kind of hit the mark. Positive, feeling pretty good. Here, remembering me. That's what I was starting with. So let's go and I'm going to call this remembering me for now. Well, I don't like the word remembering. That's just remembering. It doesn't sound very good to the ear. You know what? Hang on one second. I think we need another word for remembering. Maybe shorter. Let's see what he has. This is another thing I really love, where like back in the day I would have thesaurus and dictionary and all kinds of stuff to kind of, and I'd read other poetry to kind of think of other words. AI is such a great tool for that, where you can be like, hey, I love remembering me. It's like almost like the perfect title for this. I got a feeling it's going to work really well, but the word remembering just kind of sucks. So what else you got for remembering? See if we can come up with something else. Know me, see me, recall, remember, know, see, find, feel, sense, hold, keep, trace. He's still he's leaning towards remember, shorter than remembering. He likes know and find. So based on our story arc of the song, somebody sees something in us that we forgot about, but because they see it, it helps us remember. So recall, remember. Holding is not bad. All right, you know what? This is one that's gonna, because this is kind of like the deal breaker to me. This is kind of the song. We could even use different words throughout, like the intro uses one word, the drop uses another variation. What are we gonna do? Because this is kind of the important bit to me. Like, this is the title of the book. Where if you put the wrong title, nobody's gonna pick it up and read it. Me remembered. Me remember. Me know. Me see. Me see. Me see. Me see. Me see. Could be kind of a fun like play, like me see something. Trace me? No, that's like a copy. Let's see. I like the feel of trace me, but that sounds more like a copy. All right, the typo, who cares? Who knows what I'm talking about? Sounds more like a copy. Other options for trace that are more find-y. All right, let's see what he's got. Like, I want to keep kind of going on with the rest of the song, but this really feels like we're giving a hint to the drop. So I want to really kind of nail this down, and then we can play with it and do variations and everything. Track, follow, seek, hunt, chase, find, spot, catch, see, meet, reach. See me. All right, that's not a bad point. See me back. See me back. See me back. That's interesting, because that's where we're kind of the point. Like, you saw something in me. You see me getting back to who I'm supposed to be. You see me getting back to who. All right, let's write that down. You see me getting back to who I'm supposed to be. You see me getting back to who I'm supposed to be. Ooh, see me back. I like it. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go with. Let's go with see me back for now. That's what our working title is. Maybe we'll do remember me in parentheses. And then I'll do see me back. So basically, I'm just, this is a lot of just being creative, throwing paint at the wall and seeing what sticks and then painting on top of it. Then maybe you get a cool shape. You're like, oh, let me outline that and then start filling in some details. It's kind of like that. And you keep refining. You don't want to get too far into the weeds as far as detail, but you do want to start seeing a little bit. And then take a step back and you look at the whole thing again, So that's kind of the way. My writing is a lot like painting and drawing. So can't see me back. Can't see me back, the person I used to be. Not seeing myself back, who I used to be. Lost sight. Forget how to see back to the me I was before. Gosh, okay. This is where AI has a little bit of a hard time and can't really conceptualize stuff, but we'll get them there. You see me getting back. You see me getting back. And that's just kind of like saying the words out loud to kind of see if, syllable wise, how well things flow. And when you're singing, you can kind of take stuff all over the place. So I'm not too worried about getting like exactly, um, kind of like traditional rhyming where it's da 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 da. You don't need that because when you're singing, you do a lot of improvising up and down and all over the place. So, um, you see me getting back. Let's get rid of who or to. You see me getting back who I am. Who supposed to who I'm supposed to be. Suppose you see me getting back. All right, we're getting somewhere. This is another fun thing too. Is you can flip words around, throw them backwards, upside down, put them, front to back. Doesn't you're singing. You're not. It doesn't have to be like grammatically correct by a long shot. Usually, it's better if it's not. Um, suppose you see me getting back. Supposed to be getting back. Supposed to be. All right, that's not bad. We might tweak that a little bit, but how about, let's see what he thinks. All right, how about this for line 3? Suppose you see me getting back, supposed to be. I think it'd be interesting to see like how a singer goes through that. It feels a little choppy, but you start throwing some, inflection and voices going up and down, and it's always fun to see what comes up. So our intro locked. Yes, let's do the verse. What was feeling distance somehow disconnected the face? All right, yeah, I think we can skip that. We're trying to keep it more positive too. So, yep, let's do it. All right, so we've got a good chunk of song already there. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. I'm gonna go ahead and break these down. I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. This is how you stretch your song out too, and I saw something mine couldn't find. Come on there, Claude. Think faster. Here you are, the brain the size of a planet, but you're taking forever. Awesome. Okay. Full thought. Our full thought was, then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me. You knew who I left behind. See, we got some good rhyming already going in there. Let me copy this and bring it back. Made me wonder if that person's still inside. Maybe I'm not as far as I thought I'd hide. Ooh, I like that last part. That's pretty good stuff right there. All right, let's. I'm gonna go ahead and paste that there, and then we'll start breaking it down into simpler prose here. Saw something of mine. Something I couldn't find. Made me wonder if that person's still inside. This one's feeling a little bit more wordy, which is not bad because you do want to switch it up where you give your singer some opportunity to spread their lungs and really belt stuff out. Saw something of mine, something I couldn't find. Saw something of mine something to find. Let me leave it alone. I'm getting in the weeds. Let me get the other. I want to get 2 more lines. Maybe we'll go 4 lines on this one. Oh man. Take out the wonder. This is far from final, but I'm trying to see if I can get the thoughts out and get them on paper. Because then once you see them in black and white, it's much easier to go and keep playing with them. So, take out the wonder. Am I really still inside? Maybe not as far. Just thought I'd hide. Saw something of mine, something I couldn't find. Take out the wonder. Am I really still inside? Maybe not as far. Just thought I'd hide. All right. And I don't like maybe not as far. Or actually, I don't mind that. I think the wonder part is bugging me. All right, let me show him this, and we'll see if we can't get him to help us with the wonder line. How about this? ... Paste. Would like something else to replace the wonder line. All right, let's see what we get there. Hey, what's up, Robbins? How are you? I'm switching things up. I already got today's Bello episode done, so I'm working on a little bit of song lyrics. We're switching it up. I'm trying to get the song done, and then we'll throw it over to our AI buddy to actually make us a song. I'm not a musician by any means, so I do love writing lyrics, and that's one of my other creative things I love doing. So right now we're working on the song lyrics, and then we're gonna have AI help us actually make the song. So if that sounds interesting, definitely hang out. I'd love to have you here. Visually and auditorially, is that the word? There's not much going on. It's just me kind of going through writing lyrics right now. But once we start making the song, it is pretty darn interesting how it comes together. Let's see what my buddy here says. And by the way, I use Claude AI as my writing partner. It's really helpful to, instead of sitting me here fumbling around with words and breaking out the thesaurus and dictionary, and holy cow, I can spend a couple hours writing a song now, where compared to I would probably spend a day or 2 or 3 days, sometimes longer. So having an AI writing partner is definitely a nice thing. Let's see what he says. So,
Stephanie says, "Hey friend."
Hey, Steph, what's going on? How are you? How's your afternoon? You relaxing now? You're what, 5 o'clock now, so it's definitely it's cocktail hour. Either that, it's delayed 420, one of the two. I'm working on some music. I'm switching it up. Usually I'm working on Bello, but I already did today's comic, so I'm working on some lyrics to make a new song. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Stephanie says, "Yeah, I'm relaxing 420 lol."
Nice. Right on, right on. So yeah, I'm making some song lyrics, and then we're gonna bring this over to. I'm not a musician by any means, so using AI to help me actually make the music after I have the lyrics is really cool. So I'm working on some new lyrics today. So let me see, and I'm using my buddy Claude, the AI guy, to help me refine and revise and stuff. But we got some pretty good stuff, just for bleeps and giggles. Maybe once we get past this part, we can start playing with the audio version too. Let's see. Here are some options to replace Take Out the Wonder. Am I really still inside? You made me ask, am I really still inside? Started to question, got me thinking, made me look. You pulled the question. Interesting. Something I could find. Got me thinking that maybe. You got me thinking maybe. Saw something of mine, something I couldn't find. You got me thinking, am I really still inside? Maybe not as far, just thought I'd hide. All right, that's pretty good. You got me thinking. I like that because it kind of continues the story of the other lines. Let's go with. Let me move this over. I don't know why I have this all the way on the side of the screen. It's already small. You guys can't even probably read the text. So let's go with. That's why I'm just reading out loud what he's writing. Oh, hard to breathe. Stupid allergies are making the asthma not happy today. I'm gonna go with another cough drop. All right. So we're coming along pretty good. The verse. I don't know if we need an extra verse. Verse locked. All right, yeah, he's moving on to the build. Your eyes keep finding things I thought were lost for good. So this is our next section, our build. Basically, I'm writing these two as if they're EDM songs. You know, you got the build up, the drop, the whole line like that, which works for any music really. But I tend to go with this. I don't know. I tend to write for EDM first, and then we'll tweak it for other songs too. Hey, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Here, I'll give you a quick example too. So I don't know if you've seen this one. I've got to post it. I did publish it. This is, where did it go? Let me pull up the original. So this is another song I did called Lights Down. Let me know if you've heard it or not. Hey, thank you, John. Let me play it for you real quick. So this is another example, and this is kind of what I'm talking about. The song structure doesn't really make that much difference to me. A good song is a good song because of the lyrics. So this is another one, Lights Down, done as an EDM song. Drum and bassy. I don't know what kind of music you like, but I'll play you a little bit of this, and I'll play you another version, and it's really interesting. What's up, buddy? How are you? I'm just going through writing some lyrics for a new song. Okay, so Steph, you get the idea. I'm gonna play another version of this song. This is the beautiful thing about, I write the lyrics, but then AI does the music for me. This is another version I did, which is more of a country version, like a pop country. Oh, come on, why won't you play? All right, here. Same lyrics. You can kind of hear the same song in there, but totally country. And that ends up with a totally different feel. But they're both great. That's the thing. I love all music. Yeah, a little more of an intro before you start singing. All right, here we go.
The lights down low now. down low. Can you feel it? Can you feel it with me?
So you can see it's like, good lyrics work on any kind of song. So anyway, I usually write for EDM stuff first, and then we'll play with it and put it into other formats. So right now I'm working on a new song. That's kind of my long-winded way to say, what the heck am I doing? I'm working on a new song. What's up, Skin? How are you, bud? As I just said, working on a new song. So, where am I? Okay, let's see. Now we're working on the build. Our full thought was, your eyes keep finding things I thought I'd lost. Every conversation pulls another piece back to the surface. You showed me a map of myself I forgot existed, starting to recognize my own reflection again. Which is real. That's just, great line, great introspection. And so let's go. I'm going to go ahead. And so anyway, what I'm doing, guys, is basically, it's almost like doing a statue out of a big block of marble or wood or whatever, and you just kind of start chipping away at it, and you see the overall form. Then you go and putting in highlights and stuff, and that's kind of the way I write too when it comes to making music. So we kind of start with. I always start with just a story. What are we writing about today? What happened? What's the song? What's the story in the song? And then we kind of go down, break it into bits and pieces. From there, I will break it down even more and actually, write the prose, the poetry of it. And right now we're at the build part. So we still got a little ways to go, but what I'm thinking we might do is let me get through this part, and then we'll go jump over to AI, and I can show you, how it'll put this together. It's pretty darn cool. I mean, I know, Skin, you're a musician, and you're probably going, oh God, not AI. But as long as you're using it as a tool, it's pretty darn cool. And hell, you could probably use it too. Have a band basically around you and play your bass. Might be kind of cool to check out. But let's see. Your eyes keep finding things I thought I'd lost. How about you thought I'd lost? And then I'm going to go back and do the previous line. I bounce all over the place when I'm writing stuff. It's all about being creative with the words, It's a lot like painting. I mean, you could paint in one color, grab another color, and all of a sudden, it totally changes the feel and look. So that's kind of the way I write, just similar to how I create anything else. You thought I'd lost. You keep finding. You keep finding. You keep finding how. I have to go with how. How is a good word because you can definitely do some good rhyming with it. You keep finding how.
Dead Pachissazul says, cheap viewer streambo, remove the space QCTK2EHQ.
No, thank you on the spam. Please move on. I prefer not to have to block you. Just cut it out. You keep finding how. You thought I'd lost. All right, I'm struggling with kind of putting these together. Let's give some space in there. You keep finding how. All right, got the word conversation, which is a weird, long, frickin' word. Probably switch that out for something else. Talk to the surface. Sometimes I do this too. Talk to the surface. Just kind of find lines that kind of sound good to me that are all kind of in the same ballpark though, and put them down, and then we kind of pull and push and pry and start shoehorning them together. You keep finding how, talk to the surface. You thought I'd lost. How about thought I'd lost? Thought I'd lost, thought I'd lost, thought I'd lost. The map I'd lost. The map I'd lost somehow. All right, that ties back into you keep finding how. You keep finding how, talking me to the surface. The map I'd lost somehow. It's getting a little rhymey. I tend to not want to get like super rhymey, like dun 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 dun. Like I don't know. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't give your singer an option to really do a lot with it. You're kind of stuck. So that's probably about as much rhyming as I want to do in there. But I do want to find at least one more line. We may do either 4 or we may do 6 lines. I'm not sure. Let's see what else we got in here. Every word you say pulls another piece along. Piece along. Piece along is not bad. You keep finding how to take talking me to the surface. Maybe the talking me to the surface. I like that because it's like it's pulling me back up to where I'm supposed to be. Maybe that's our ending line. So maybe we do a rhyming in the first 2 lines. You keep finding how, the map I'd lost somehow. That feels pretty good, actually. Talking me to the surface. This may be a bit of a stretch. Talking me to the surface. My old reflection emerges. It's a bit of a stretch on the rhymey there, but again, I hate being too literal anyway. My old reflection emerges. All right, I don't know about timing wise. That might change a little bit, but I'm kind of liking it. Let's see if we can, you know what, maybe we'll do two shorter lines in there. What was our See Me Back? See Me Back was kind of my working title at this point. I wonder if this might be a decent spot to start getting the See Me part. As we're doing the build, the See Me part is really going to be in the drop anyway. So we give a hint to it, kind of lifting you up a little bit. Like, oh, okay, I can hear it coming. I wonder if that's too short now. All right, See Me Back. See Me Back. Do you see me? Do you see me coming back? I like that. Do you see me? This is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to writing too, is just keep breaking the line either going up or down with the words. So, you've got your full line, and then you break it down. You take off a word or two, take off a word or two, take off a word or two, and it's a great way to build emotion or take it down. Do you see me coming back? Do you see me? Do you? I don't know if I want. All right, let's go. We'll do a 3. We can always adjust this. The AI is pretty good too at playing around with words to get the timing right and everything.
Edison Sports says, "Yes, I caught a stream."
What's going on? How are you, bud? Yeah, I got a good part of your stream today. I'm working on. I'm doing something a little different. Usually I'm working on Bello Bear, but I already did the strip today and it's already posted. So I'm working on a new song. See how it comes together. So basically, I'm not a musician by any means. Some of my friends in here are, but I do love writing lyrics. I've done it for a long time. So what I do is I write lyrics and then I take them over to AI and let AI, build me a song, if you will, and then do some tweaking there, just based on what I like hearing. But that's what I'm working on right now, doing a new song. All right, let's see. How'd your stream finish, by the way? I had to bail out at the end there. Oh, you're really picking up steam, man. You're getting a whole bunch of people coming in, which is awesome. Oh yes, rhyme scheme somehow. Build locked. Pre-drop. All right, we're getting to the pre-drop. Let's do it. And I'm using I like writing myself, but using AI as a tool to help me refine and tweak and everything. Holy crap, it makes it so much faster. If I was writing this song like traditionally, like I would back in the day, pen and the paper, thesaurus and dictionary, and I could easily spend a day, probably multiple days, and it would take me forever to write a whole song. So using my AI buddy here, Claude, it makes it so much faster. I can get through a song in a couple hours, sometimes faster, depending on how complicated it is. But pre-drop. Wait, pre-drop is locked? Actually, that's not bad. All right. We'll use what he has. We can always tweak it later. There I am. You see me. I see me. All right, maybe we can tweak that a little bit. You see me. Yeah, pre-drop. Yeah, we'll just go with the two lines. Pre-drop. Let's go with all right. You know what, if you want why is my my text to speech didn't read your line out. What the heck? Oh. All right, hang on one sec, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm seeing your comments, and it's my text to speech isn't working for some reason. Yeah, I've messed around with AI for sure. So like I said, I'm not a musician, so I don't even pretend to be. But let me play this real quick for you. I know everybody's heard it like 5 times now, so we'll try to keep it short. So I write the lyrics, and then I tend to do EDM music. I like EDM, drum and bassy kind of stuff. That's what I start with. And here's one of my first songs that I did, and I used AI to make the song. So I gave it the lyrics, and then I said, I want this style, etc. And then it spit something out for me, and then I tweaked it in 20 different times and 20 different ways, and finally came up with what I have. But here, I'll play this for you. Let me make sure I turn it down so I don't blast you out. So this is what AI came up with.
We were dancing in the kitchen, 3 a.m. and
This is called Lights Down.
and nothing matters. Lights down. Oh, now
there you go. So this is a little sample. So basically, that's me. I wrote the lyrics, and then I go play with AI and have it make the song. So basically, we're doing the same thing again today. Who else did I miss? I don't know why my let me refresh my text to speech here. It does some weird stuff sometimes. Oh, that is weird. Yeah, it totally turned off. All right, let me make sure it's working here again. Sorry you're stressed, Skin. Dude, apartment hunting sucks. Big time. It's the worst. All right, let's test. Test.
Bello Bear says, test.
Okay, guys. Text to speech is back. Sorry I missed a couple messages there, but we're back. So anyway, so let's get back to it. So I've got a good chunk of my song written already, and then we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Ba, 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 ba. All right, pre-drop is logged to the drop. All right, the drop. This is everything. What did he say? Perfect. Simpler, more direct effect is you see me, I see me. Now for the drop. Which option are you feeling or want to try a different approach for that powerful positive payoff? Option A was see me back, focus. See me back, you see me back. See me back to life, you see me back. See me back, see me back. See me back sounds a little weird. I might have to tweak that a little bit. You're remembering me. You're remembering me. Yeah, no, definitely not. You're remembering me. That sounds terrible. What else can we go? See me back to life. See me back to life now. See me back to life. You're remembering me. See me back. Remembering. See me back. You know what? Option C. Let me grab that, and then we'll start playing with it. We also had you're remembering me back to life through your eyes, remembering me. The buried parts of breathing, remembering me. I'm here, finally here. I do like I'm here, finally here. I'm here, finally here. All right, that's got a little bit of something to it there. We can play with that. What else are we going to do with this? See me back to life now. See me back to life. Do you see me back? Can you see me back? I can see me. See me, see me. See. See, I'm back. See, I'm here. See, I'm finally here. See, I'm back. All right. That's not bad. Let's see about see, I'm back. We might change our title. I was trying to be cute with see me back. I think it might be see, I'm back. See me back? I don't know. We'll deal with that. I'm trying to work with stuff I don't need to worry about right now. Just trying to you keep finding how the map I lost somehow. See me back to life now. See me back. See me back to life. Can you see me? I can see me. See me. See me. See. See, I'm here. No, okay, I don't like that now. See me back. Finally back. See, I'm back. Back to life. All right, we may tweak some of this, but let's go with it. Here's the final. I'm excited. I want to start hearing the new song. You know, that's the really interesting part. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, what are you working on today, John? All right, now to the bridge. We might just do some humming here. Oops. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. We're gonna go down, and then we're gonna go back up, and then we'll go to the final build. You know what? Let me tell Claude what I want to do here. Let's just go with a hum. And then we get to the final build. Hey, the puppy's here. Hello, fuzzy face. What you doing, buddy? Come on up. Up. There's the puppy. All right, Michael, what's going on? How are you, bud? I am working on some song lyrics right now, and as soon as we got them wrapped up, we're gonna have our AI buddy help us make some music. Because I'm good at writing lyrics, but I suck at I suck at actually music. Oh, look at the little face. Look at the little face. You guys can't even see her. She's off screen. Come here, bud. Come here. Look. Look right there. Look right there. Oh, you got to turn. See, look over here. Hardy, look. Hello. Look over here. Hey, beep, beep, beep. She will not look at the camera. You are a sticker. Oh, thanks for the kissy. All right, well, then get your butt over here. Sticker. You're supposed to say hi to everybody. Stinker is being shy. No, you're just being a stinker. Right, puppy? So cute. So cute. All right. Every word brings me closer now. Not creating, remembering how you held a mirror up for me now. You're not creating, just remembering held a mirror until I could see. Now I see clearly. Yeah, this is all kind of like me. Yeah. I wonder if I take the build and we kind of work off of that. Well, let's see what we got. Every word brings me closer to the truth. Not creating me, just remembering proof. Not creating me. I do like that. I'm not sure about the. Let's move that down. You bring me closer. You brought me closer. No, no. You held the mirror till I could finally look. Now I can't turn away from what you saw. Not creating me, just seeing me. Just seeing me. Bop, 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 bop. No, not quite there. Remember. Not creating. Remembering. Let's go remembering. We finally get remembering in there. It's such a long word that usually doesn't work with anything. But I think it actually might work here. So, remembering, not creating. Just seeing me. I wanted something along the lines of what I used to be, but it's just way too easy, too straightforward. Just, I don't know. Remembering, not creating, just seeing me as I used to be. No. Okay, I'm not liking remembering. Remember me, not creating me. Just seeing me. As I could be. All right. Not minding that. And we're gonna pull back the drop. And then I think we can go right to the outro. That feels pretty good. I think we're almost ready to all right, here's the final build. I think we're almost there, guys. If you're still hanging out, thanks for hanging out. And love it. Now for the outro. Original rules found, finally found, remembering me again. See, I'm back. Boop. Oops. All right, switching it up. Let's simplify. Simplify. All right, here we go. Yep, ready to test. Be back in a bit. All right, cool. All right, let's make some music, folks. Oh crap, I need to adjust this. This is gonna be brackets. I should have done this before, but that's okay. We do it now. Hello, puppy. What are you doing, Harley Bear? Wait, what? Why did I go all the way up there? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Dink. Drop. Final build. All right, see, I'm back. There we go. Not bad. I gotta say, not terrible at all. All right, let's get into my buddy Suno here. So this is the app I use to create the songs. We give it lyrics, we tell it what kind of song we want, style, all that kind of stuff, and then just let it do its magic and see what it comes up with. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes like part of it'll be good, then we'll do like a cover of that. But let me get my lyrics pasted in here. Styles. Okay, I got some styles that I'm using for that I do like. Melodic drum and bass, melodic synth. I'm gonna add EDM and then a hint of trance. Most of the time it goes too far and I end up taking out the trance, but I like a little bit, like trance has always got good melody to it, lots of build and stuff. So I do like adding that in there. We'll see how it goes. Advanced options, we are going to go with a female singer. We got our lyrics already in there. Style influence, we're going to go moderate. I like kicking up the weirdness factor. It'll do some more interesting stuff. You go too high and it just loses its marbles, but let's go ahead and hit create. And while it's creating, so you'll see up top, it's given us two options. So I'll be back. I gotta go to the restroom. Be right back, guys. Don't go nowhere. Okay. Hi, Bobby. I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, AI is still thinking. It's going to take a minute. Hi. What you doing, bud? Look at this cute little face. Look at the cute little face. You're so freaking cute, Hardy Pie. You are. You're adorable. Nobody can see you because you have to be off camera because you're just, I don't know, too good to be on camera. Stinker. She's like, what are you talking about? Leave me alone. I'm just chilling. All right, let's just dive in. It's still thinking, it's still working. But it'll finish the song as we're listening to it too. So I just want to get an idea of what we got.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now, still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow. Suppose you see me getting back, supposed to be, and then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if the person's still inside.
Okay. I knew it was going to give me full on trance. It always does. Sometimes it doesn't, but all right, let's see what option 2 was. It's got some potential.
Something said somewhere, somehow between then and now.
I'm going to go ahead and start creating another one. So I'm
I'm
just playing with it where I tell it to do slight variations. I took trance out of the description. So it's just a little too trancy. It's not what I was going for, so it's all right.
Suppose you see me getting back, supposed to be. In your eyes saw something I couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside. Maybe I'm not as far as I thought I'd hide. Saw something in mine, something I couldn't find. You got me thinking, am I really still inside? Maybe not as far. Just thought I'd hide.
All right, it's still super fancy, but that's all right. We got a couple other versions, but I'm just gonna listen to the overall song structure and
You keep finding how the map I lost somehow, talking me to the surface. My old reflection emerges. Do you see me coming back? Do you see
ugh, okay. It's just kind of. I love trance, but that's just kind of gross. It's not good. It's not good. All right, we got the new one without the trance. Let's see what we got. I think I might have just
something
too many lyrics too. Holy crap.
somewhere, somehow between then and
Ooh,
now.
all right, we're getting a little closer. Let me add.
Here, not moving, still feeling distant
I'm
somehow.
gonna add jazz E to this too.
Suppose you
Get a little other extra influence in there. Sometimes you come up with some really good stuff.
supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left
Okay, way too many lyrics. Holy cow.
If that person's still inside, maybe I'm not as far as I.
All right, we got to do some work. That is really wordy. I do really like this part. Thought I'd hide. It's a good line too. I think I left that in there by accident. That was one of the original couple of sentences there that I set up to make this part, and then I try to refine it down. But let's see. I do like this line. Let's see if we can find another spot for this. My bridge might be a perfect spot to hide that. I really love the way it picks up steam with the verse line. So I'm going to put this on the end here just to see. We might pick that up somewhere else. Something, somewhere, somehow, between then and now. Still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow. Suppose you see me getting back, supposed to be. See, getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside. You know, I'm gonna bring in a little bit of hum in here too. You know, let's see if we can just drop that. Sometimes, you know, it's just too much lyrics. Let's paste, and then we're going to generate again with the jazzy element to it. All right, so it's going to make us, every time I hit create, it makes us 2 new songs, 2 options. So since we got it here, let's see what this last one is. I think it's still too wordy, but it'll keep us entertained while we're waiting for the next one. If it wants, there we go.
Something, somewhere, somehow, between then and now, still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow. Suppose you see.
All right, don't like that one. So this is all part of the process too. So like one of these might sound, sound really perfect as far as the song structure and the notes and everything, but the lyrics might not be off. Well, I can do a cover of it and change the lyrics. So that's why I make sure I listen to all of these. I definitely did not like the first 2 because they were really trancy. So let me hide those.
Something else you say made me wonder if you keep finding to see me back to life now. See me back to life. Can you see me?
All right, not bad. It's pretty kind of generic. That's one of the problems with using AI too, though, is you get a lot of generic. So you really got to kind of find something that catches something there, and then keep playing with it and tweaking it. This would be great if I was a musician. I could actually create this damn music myself, but nope. I have to cheat and use AI, but that's okay. All right, let's see what we got. This is the updated lyrics. And jazzy added into it. So we go melodic drum and bass, melodic synth, EDM, and jazzy are our descriptors.
Still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow.
All right, this is kind of nice, soft.
I suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. In your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
I'm liking the beat on this one. Very clean.
You keep finding how the map I lost somehow, talking me to the surface. My own reflection emerges. Do you see me coming back?
Skin Man, what's up, buddy? Wait, did my TTS die again? Oh, son of a biscuit. I'm glad I've got my phone over here so I can see if somebody's chatting. Let me see. I don't know why it keeps. Yeah, let me hit auto activate. Maybe that's why I did that. I'm glad you're digging it. Yeah, it's coming together, bro. All right, let's see. Let's see if text to speech is working. Nice. Yeah. I forgot Yaz is going. I didn't get a chance to check out her stream today. Yeah, I don't know what's up with TT. Is a bit of a pain in the butt, man. I tell you what. All right, it's showing up there. Let's see if it starts working again. Hello.
Bello Bear says, hello.
All right, there we go. Dude, Yaz is cool, huh? I really like Yaz. She's a sweetheart. And she does great stuff, man. She's kicking butt over on YT as well. She streams over there. And she's got a really good following. So, yeah, so here's my lyrics. I did some tweaking. Now I'm just kind of playing with the music.
Mr. Skinnister says, you know what's a pain? Apartment hunting.
Dude, it's...
Mr. Skinnister says, Yaz is cool.
She sure is. Dude, apartment hunting is like one of the worst things of all time. And then you're getting uprooted, have to move, and oh, it sucks, bro. I'm sorry you got to move, man. It's really the worst. All right, let me keep. We'll keep playing here. Let's see.
You see me, I see me. See me back to life now. See me back to life. Can you see me? I can see me. See me, see me, see me back.
I might be losing my place.
I'm finally back.
Ah, dude, I hate that. That's the worst.
Back to life.
Is it a private or like a complex? Because I've had that too. Like we found a really good place that's owned by private, privately, not a
Maybe I'm not as far
management company or whatever. And they were like, "Oh, the market's great. We're gonna sell." I'm like, oh, mother bleeper. It sucks, dude. Got a little bit of a hint of like 80s to it almost. Ah, gotcha. Dude, duplexes are great. Oh yeah, so they're gonna boot you out if they want to. That sucks, bro. They'll find something, man. Hopefully even better, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. That's actually not bad. Let's try another one. These are pretty decent. So the styles I asked it to make are melodic drum and bass, melodic synth, and EDM and jazz.
Mr. Skinnister says, I might have already found a place. Got
See?
a tour tomorrow at
Still
3
here,
Hell yeah.
still feeling distant somehow.
Dude, you'll totally get a good place.
Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be.
Yeah, not feeling this one. All right, let's downvote that one. What else can we do? Let me try switching out a little bit of the... Could do ambient? That's not a bad idea. Sunshine, interesting. I'm gonna take out... All right, let's try a couple more. Dude, you should you might check this out at some point, because as far as I know, you can actually play your own instruments and add it, and then have like a band playing around you, and that kind of stuff. So that might be pretty cool for you making your making your music, right, buddy? Harley's over here sleeping. Check her out. Boop. Hi, little fuzzy face. Boop, 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 boop. Boop to snoot. Boop. She's looking at me. Dude, what are you doing? She's such a stinker. I love the little puppy face.
Mr. Skinnister says, is that band Lab?
No, this one's Suno. Suno.com. Suno. That's pretty cool, man. I've been digging it. It does a good job. I'm pretty happy with what I'm getting out of it. Again, I'm not a musician, man. I'm a good lyricist, but actually playing music is not my forte. So it's a nice way for me to see my creative words come to life, which I really, really do appreciate. Because I used to play with Apple's Bandcamp.
Mr. Skinnister says, so I can record my bass and the AI will generate other instruments to match.
I'm pretty sure you can. Check it out. But I'm pretty sure you can. And it's not bad. It's like, I think I'm on like the $20 a month tier or something. You can go up like another level, which gives you like the full, studio access and all the stems and everything. But yeah, it's pretty darn cool. And I'm pretty damn sure that's what you can do. That you can upload your own thing, and then it'll build the band around you. All right, let's see what the next one is. What do we got?
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Still here, not moving, still feeling
It is.
distant
It's fun.
somehow. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be.
Mr. Skinner.
Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind.
Heck yeah, get some Chinese food, brother. That sounds tasty. Go enjoy the Chinese food. I'll be here messing around with this thing, so you can hear me make more EDM music if you want.
You keep finding how the map I lost somehow, talking me to the surface. My old reflection emerging.
All right, buddy. Well, if I don't, it's all good. I'll see you at Mike's probably. And enjoy your Chinese food. Thanks for stopping by, man. I always love when you hang out. Makes the day better. All right, not bad. A little heavy on the music.
Something,
Need a better balance between singing
somewhere,
and the music.
somehow between then and now. Still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be.
Yeah, that feels forced. It's like somebody tried to make a jazz track and then shoved some drum and bass on top. Let's try making a few more. And this one I did like.
Something,
This had a good balance, good feel.
somewhere, somehow
It almost has like a, I don't know,
still
jazzy
here, not moving, still feeling
Jazzy lounge
distant
opening.
somehow. I Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. In your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside. You keep finding how the map got lost somehow, talking me to the surface. My own reflection emerges. Do you see me coming back? Do you see me? Are you seeing me? See me back to life now. See me back to life. Can you see me? I can see me. See me. See me. See me back.
All right, not bad. Still a little wordy. We might just build off of that one. Let's see if these other two have anything decent to offer. Otherwise, I think we can just do some covers of that last one.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew.
Okay, not quite what I'm looking for. Not terrible. Let's try the next one.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow.
I like the beat.
Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw some.
All right. Can't do the beat for the whole time. That's just too much. All right. So we got one that I do like. I think I'm going to tweak that one. Let's do a cover of this one. Remix edit. We're going to do a cover. And I am going to tweak my lyrics slightly. So just they feel long. Intro. Just, yeah, that felt good. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm okay with that. Let's play with Audio influence. I'm going to take that down. So it's going to pick up on the last track, but it's going to tweak it. I'm going to we're going to put the experimental part up a little bit. And then let's see about changing the style up just a little bit. So we got melodic drum and bass, which I like. Melodic synth, I like. EDM, we've got a little bit of jazzy in there. There's something I feel like I'm missing in this song, and I'm not quite sure what. Maybe it's an instrument. We could try a duet thing. I don't know how well that's going to work on a, what the bleeping heck. Let's add some, let's add Spanish guitar. I know this is getting crazy, but let's do it. It's what AI is for, right? I'm going to add Spanish guitar. I'm going to add duet. Who knows? Anything's possible. It's one thing I've kind of learned with working with AI. Don't be shy about going crazy, Sometimes the crazier it is, all of a sudden the better it comes out. AI doesn't think like we do. It's still kind of learning the ropes. So sometimes throwing it a curveball, it's exactly what it needs to push it to another level. So, all right, it's generating. Let's see what we get here in a minute. Cute little fuzzy face over here. Hi, Harley Bear. You sure are a cute little puppy. You are. You are. You're very cute. All right, we'll give it a minute, then I can start playing it while it's still finishing up the song. I don't want to do it too soon because I think then it stops being creative and just tries to hurry up and finish the song. So we'll give it a minute. Oh, look at the cute face. You guys got to see Harley Pie. There she is, the little Harley Bear. Oh, itchy puppy. She's itchy. She's got allergies too, like her daddy does, like me. Good gravy, man. My allergies been terrible. I actually feel like I'm almost sick today because of it. It's brutal. It's very, very brutal. Get the computer right about there. There we go. Hi, bud. Well, you want to come over here? You're going to say hi this time? Look. All right, look. You got to look up there. You are so cute, Harley face. You are. And a sleepy puppy to boot. Boop. It's almost D time. DINNER time over here. So she is ready. I can see her little nosy twitching, smelling food. Oh, sweet. All right, we got one ready. Let's check it out. Yeah, all right, we got the guitar.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be.
I think that's my favorite line from this song.
Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
I like the strumming guitar, man. That sounds sweet.
You keep finding how the map I lost somehow, talking me to surface.
potential in this one.
See me back to life now. See me back to life. Can you see me? I can see me. See me. See me. See me. See me. See me back. I'm finally back. See, I'm back. Back to life.
We definitely got to do a little bit of editing. It's wordy.
Maybe I'm not as far as I thought I'd hide.
Okay, that's not bad. We're getting closer. Here, let's play the other one too. Let me go ahead and make an extra. Call this the edit. Edit. Heading. Let's call it title. Edit, refine. Okay, I really liked up to there. That was good. And then the see me, I think I need. All right, the pre-drop, that was a little repetitive. And then let's do a see me. And then I think I'm gonna take out my, you know what, let me see. Didn't mean to do that. Do you see me coming back? Do you see me? Do you? Do you see me back? Do you see me? There we go. That's a little better. Okay, I like that. All right, let me play it again and see kind of where I felt like it was too wordy. It's coming together pretty good.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Still here, not moving, still feeling distant somehow.
Okay, I think that's.
Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be.
As much as I like the second line, I think I'm going to take that out. It just feels a little long.
Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
section up. Taking out the back just kind of does that. Like I want to go ding, 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 and then get to the pre-drop. And let's do.
See me back to life now. See me back to life. Can you see me? I can see me. See me. See me. See me. See me.
Get rid of the extra C.
See me back. I'm finally back. See, I'm back. Back to life. Maybe I'm not as far as I thought I'd hide.
Yep. All right. That feels pretty good. Let's do.
Something.
I never looked at. All right. Let's check this one out. I never listened to it. I'm kind of stuck on the other one because I'm really happy with it.
Something. Somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Timing is not quite right there. I think it's suffering from the same problem where the lyrics are just not flowing just right. It's close. All right. Let's keep audio influence. I'm gonna bump that up. Basically, it's good. Basically, it's that's for referencing that last track that I do like. And I don't want it to tweak too far from that. I don't mind it playing a little bit, but I'm going to go up to about 50%. Style influence is fine. Weirdness, we'll keep it 7. You know what? No, let's bring that down here. Let's go to 61. All right, let's create. So this should be giving me something similar to that track I like with the updated lyrics. And we'll see how we do. Should be looking pretty good, I think. I think we're coming together pretty nicely here. This refined, and I might tweak this some more. It still feels a little wordy, but I think we're getting closer here. It's always a little bit of a fine balance between, how many, how long are your lyrics? How much do you have in there? Does it tell the story? Lots of times less is more. Most of the times less is more. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, my throat is all scratchy. I really don't want to get sick, guys. I don't know. This feels a little bit more than allergies, but we'll see. It's supposed to be a nice chill weekend heading into Turkey Day and all that stuff, so I'm really hoping I'm not going to get sick, but we'll find out. Oh, all right. So let's see. Oh, all right. The first one's done. Wow, that's short. Let's see what we get. Hi, puppy. She's back. Little Spanish guitar licks going in there. Nice.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be.
Yeah, a little wonky.
Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind.
No, sir, don't like it. All right, let's try the other one.
That person still
Oh, crap.
inside.
There we go. Go ahead and downvote that one. Hide dislike.
Somewhere, somehow between then and now. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
Still jamming. I think I'm getting closer. I did some tweaking on the lyrics, tighten them up, shorten them up a little bit. And I got one song that I do like. That's not it. Yeah, this one right here. This is kind of like my starting point, if you will. I like that one, but I'm trying to refine it with shortening some of the lyrics and stuff. Tighten it up. There's a few spots that felt a little off, so you can do lots of stuff. So basically what I'm doing is like once I find a track that I'm pretty happy with, I take that and then I'll do a cover of it. And then it'll use that as a starting point. I can tell it, I want it, the audio influence of the last song, I'm saying 90%. The style influence is what I tell it as far as I want melodic drum and bass, Spanish guitar, duet, yada, yada, yada. Depending on how high or low you do it, it'll, do variations thereof. And I'm just kind of getting used to playing with it and tweaking it. And then you can also add weirdness to it, meaning like it's just going to do some random stuff. Sometimes it comes out really cool. Sometimes it's really shit. So it's a little all over the place. But I think I'm getting closer. Sorry, let's check this one out. This is with updated lyrics. And it looks like a slight tweak on the sound too. Really liking the Spanish guitar. It's got a nice feel to it.
Between then and now,
I agree.
suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
Lost me there. Let's try the other one. there's some good parts to that one. Musically, I like too how it took the drum and bass and the Spanish guitar and like added a little bit of effect to it to kind of chop it up a little bit. But that was kind of cool. I know, dude. It's all over the place. Let's try the next one. I am really digging the guitar. Spanish guitar is nice. It's a good balance for the drum and bass, you know, the EDM part of it.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. Spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
Oh man, that breakdown was nice. I didn't think it was gonna go that direction, but it's nice.
You keep finding how the map I lost somehow, talking me to the surface. My old reflection emerges. Do you see me back? Do you see me? Do you see me?
Pretty badass.
See me back to life now. See me back to life. Can you see me? Oh, you see me. Oh, see me, see me, see me. You see me back.
Yeah,
You see me back.
it's
See me back to love.
I'm liking this one a lot.
Can you see me?
Ooh, a little bit of goosebumps on that one. That's a good sign. All right, we're definitely gonna save that one. And just for bleeps
Moro
and
73 says, Hey Deb.
what's going on? How are you?
Moro 73 says,
Yeah,
Seb.
I know. It's all good. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm playing, making a new song today. Basically, I wrote lyrics and
Moro 73 says, Good.
sweet. I'm glad you're doing good too. Yeah, I'm making a new song. So I love writing lyrics, but I'm no musician by a long shot. So I get AI to help me a little bit. And yeah, we're playing with it right now. The last version was pretty damn good. And just for funsies, I was going to do. So this is like a drum and bass kind of version with some Spanish guitar and stuff mixed in. Well, here, let's just play it. I'll show it to you. And then I'm going to do, just for fun of it, I want to do a country-ish
Moro
kind of version.
73 says, Good for you, I got backup lols.
Right on, right on. I am. I'm gonna play it again because I'm just trying to like do a deeper listen because this came out good.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
Like a little snap in there too.
You keep finding how the map I lost somehow.
I know.
Talking
Me
me to
too.
the surface.
That little
My
breakdown
old
is
flesh
badass.
emerges. Do you see me back? Do you see me? Do you see me when I see me back to life and see me back to life?
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to mess with this, man.
See me back to life. Can you see me?
Ooh, goosebumps on that one, baby. That might be the winner on that. I don't know if I can mess with that. I'm gonna leave it for today. What time we got? All right, we got a little bit of time. Let's do. This is what's really fun about using this AI. Is I'm gonna change up the style. And we're gonna change up style influence, audio influence. We're gonna take down.
Mr. Skinnister says, "It's perfect, man."
It's really freaking good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat that. Like I said, I'll play with it and play with it, but that one, I think you leave it alone. Whew, I like it. And so many good breaks in there, and tweaks where a lot of times it's just kind of stale. You don't get very much variation, but that one's really smooth. But let's try something else just for funsies. Let's go with country. Gonna go with rhythm, pop, and just start there. Oh, and duet. I definitely want a duet for this one. And I'm going to keep, let's see, weirdness, we're going to bump up just a hair. Style influence, I'm going to go for moderate because I want it to change, to the new style. And then audio influence, I'm going to keep loose. I'm going to go with about 11%, meaning it's going to use that song.
Mr. Skinnister says, "I love when I'm making up something on my bass and come up with something and I mess around with."
Yeah, that's so much fun. So let's see. All right, I gotta do. So I'm gonna do a cover of that
Mr.
song.
Skinnister says, "That same riff, kinda like in my last bass vis."
Yeah,
Mr. Skinnister says, "Vid."
yeah, I know what you meant. Okay, let's just hit the button, see what we get. All right, so we're using the last song that we just did. I'm changing the styles from Spanish guitar, EDM, drum and bass, all that. I changed it to country, rhythm, pop, and duet. And I changed my weirdness. I bumped that up a little bit, so it's going to tweak it a little bit. I changed the style influence because obviously we want it to be country. And then I changed the audio influence, which means that it's going to reference the last track that we just did. I took that way down to just 11%. So we should hear still some of it in there, especially like the composition and stuff. But it's going to totally do something different here. And this is really fun. I really love doing this. Because, good lyrics are good lyrics.
Mr. Skinnister says, When I made it, I couldn't stop watching it. It just sounds so good. It's my favorite.
Dude, you and I are the same way with that. Like I'm like I hear something I love and I'm like, oh, just keep hit that on repeat. And yeah, dude, I'm the same way. Dude, I can't wait for you to play with this, especially with your, doing your bass and then building songs around it. I mean, hell, if you want to collab, we can do something. I can write some lyrics. I know you do some lyrics too. Maybe we can put something together. That'd be really freaking fun, brother. And do a dual stream, so we're working at the same time. All right, let's see. So this is going to be a country version. I don't know what we're going to get. The lyrics are pretty decent, so hopefully it's a decent song. Oh, got some violin in there. I'm with you, brother. Let's do it. And donuts.
Somehow between
Yeah, donut's good too. I'm gonna go with donut. Let's donut. Okay, that's terrible. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes doesn't work. Let's try the other one. Ooh, we got some little. Alright, I'm gonna take the audio influence like way the hell down. Style influence I'm gonna take up. Hints in there, not horrible, but not quite there.
Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find.
Like I can hear some hints of a decent song.
You spoke about
too generic, you know.
Who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like it put in a little bit of ocean or something in it on its own. It's not terrible.
You keep finding how
I'm gonna add dark.
the map I lost somehow, talking me to the surface.
I'm gonna add dark and thunder, and I'm gonna hit the create again. All right, let's pause that one. We got two new ones. Let's check those out. So I added dark and thunder, and then I'm regenerating. So those two are still loading, but let's check out the other one that we did. The other two. And I took the influence way down from the last song, so it should kind of regenerate and switch it up.
Something, somewhere, somehow between then and now. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find.
I think our problem is let me take pop out of there. It's going too far pop, not enough country in my opinion. It's
Made
not
me
bad.
wonder if that person's still inside.
All right, moving on. One more country strumming.
Something is somewhere, somehow between then and now. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your
try just super generic country pop. It's not terrible, but so I'm gonna do. Let's see. All right, we got the Dark and Thunder. I'm gonna add one more thing, and I'm gonna hit create while we're listening to those. I took the pop out of it, so we should get a little bit more dark and hopefully more country-ish, country and rhythm. And also, I added I want a male-female duet because I think that'll add a lot more richness to it. So I'm going to create, and then we'll listen to the Dark and Thunder one that I made. Let's see what we get there. Interesting. Harley's like, what the hell is that? Okay, no siree Bob, that did not work. Let's try the other one. Thanks for trying, AI, but that was not it. But it definitely likes the sound effects for these. The violin in there, that's nice.
Something somewhere, somehow between then and now. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be.
Yeah, all right, no, that didn't work. One thing I am missing is the Spanish guitar. Let me add that back. Spanish guitar. Guitar. All right, let's check out the other one that had the. Hopefully, this is going to be a male-female duet. I think I might take out the thunder too. Maybe.
Somewhere, somehow between then and now. The pose you heard, you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something I couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew I left behind. Made me wonder if the ocean's still inside. Keep finding how the map I lost somehow.
Talking me to the surface.
My old reflection emerges.
You see me back.
Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you? Do you see me? You see me? I see me.
All right, some potential there. Not too bad. Let's check out the other one. I do like the thunder in there. It's a nice little touch, bud. Good call.
something somewhere, somehow between then and now. Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside. You keep finding how the map I lost somehow, talking me to the surface. My old reflection emerges. You see me back like do you? Do you see me? You see me? I see me.
All right, it's not bad either. Missing a little oomph in there somewhere, but all right, let's check out the last two tracks and then I'm going to call it a day. I think we got some really good stuff here. Holy cow. All right, this is when I put Spanish guitar back in the mix. So I do like the dark and thunder and gloomy, but I feel like it's missing a little bit of like movement, you know? So hopefully Spanish guitar does the trick.
Something somewhere, someone line between then and now.
Suppose you see me getting back to supposed to be. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find. You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person still is.
There's something in there that's got potential, but it's just a little off. It's going too slow. Which I think I can speed up the song, so maybe I'll try that. I won't chuck that one yet.
Something, somewhere, somehow between on now.
Suppose you see me
Getting back to supposed to be. There your eyes saw something mine
couldn't find.
You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind. Made me wonder if that person's still inside.
Not quite. Alright, let's try. The dark angle is just slowing it down a little too much.
You keep finding how the map I lost somehow, talking me to the surface. My old reflection emerges. Do you see me back?
Alright, let's try one more. I'm gonna Let's try one more. We're gonna take the dark and we're gonna take the thunder out of the style's description. Let's see what we get. I think we can probably still come up with a good dark one, but yeah, it's not quite meshing. It's a lot of trial and error doing this stuff, so. Yeah, that's just not flowing right.
See me back to life.
It's trying to be dark, but it's not feeling it, you know? It's like you're trying to write a song a certain way, and that never works. That just never ever works. The song kind of finds a voice of its own, you know? All right, let's see. We got, as soon as this one's done, we'll listen to those and then we'll call it.
Then your eyes are.
Yeah, all right, didn't like that one either. I think I didn't like any of the dark ones. They just didn't quite work. All right, let's go. We got this one, and then we got one more to chest. We'll see if we get something. If not, we're just gonna call it a day. All right. Okay. Yeah, you're losing. Time-wise, the timing is weird. For a second there, I liked it because it was like switching it up, but it dramatically stops. But there's not enough, I don't know, music power to justify the change. Like your ear was like, wait a minute, what happened?
Suppose you see me getting back to simplicity. Then your eyes saw something mine couldn't find.
You spoke about me like you knew who I left behind.
Made me wonder if that person's still behind.
All right, we got some enunciation problems.
You keep finding how the map got lost somehow, talking me to the surface. My own reflection emerged.
Well, can't win them all. We got some good tracks though. All right, friends. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I gotta go eat some food. I'm starving. My honey's cooking, and I can smell it. It smells really freaking good. So I am gonna get off of here. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me. That was fun. I'm glad I got to do some music with you guys. I love writing lyrics, man. I'm no music man, but I love writing lyrics, and AI helping me put it to music is really, really freaking cool. So, and maybe one of these millennials, I will actually sell a song. How cool would that be? But on that note, I am officially signing off. Let's go. All right. See my friends on Twitch. Bye, guys. I'm off. Kick. We're signing off next. There it goes. And my TikTok buds. See ya. I hope you had fun today. I'd love to do more of this because it's really fun. I always love new creative outlets. So hopefully you guys will join me for some more. Okay, sign off. Bye. And then my TT friends. You're the last ones. Okay, bye, guys. I'll be back tomorrow.